You know what I learned?
What?
How expensive it costs to have a locksmith come fix your door.
Oh, yeah. It's one of the biggest rackets in New York City. It's expensive. Almost every single locksmith in New York City has a 1-star review. And I'm pretty sure not to be but mostly Russian.
Let me tell you this.
I'm pretty sure that's like the stereotypical locksmith in New York. Bad review, expensive Russian.
Someone needs to get their hands into this locksmith business because they are ripping people off left and right.
Yeah.
The amount of labor and job that they do is minuscule compared to the rate that they charge.
Yeah, but the level of importance is what has the chokehold.
They know they're getting a person at one of their lowest moments. And you know what they say? I'm going to charge you for being low.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge you for being at a low moment in your life.
Yes.
They take advantage of people at these low moments.
Yes, which is interesting because I would imagine a lot of these guys are from the city or like have been in the city for a long time, and a lot of people, it's like, all right, they don't care about. They're not their community.
No,
these are just people that have come and go, and it's like, how can we nickel and dime them back to even? I guess.
When I was a kid, I would lose my keys a lot. I don't lose my keys anymore.
Okay,
when I
was
a kid, I used to lose my keys a lot.
Okay.
Do you still have my house keys at your house?
I do. Haven't lost them.
I was thinking about that the other day.
I could bring them back if you want.
No, keep them.
Yeah.
In case of anything.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I would lose my keys a lot. And my mom would do this. Every time I would lose my keys, she'd go, well, now I got to change the locks for the entire house. Now I got to change the entire house. We got to get new locks for.
That's always the threat. But has it ever happened?
Never once.
Yeah, same.
My mom, I would like lose it at school or something, or I would go to a concert and I drop my keys. I come home without my keys. Mom, what do you think that someone from Long Island that I was at a concert is gonna find my keys and go, I'm gonna search every house in Staten Island to find out in the 5 boroughs to find out whose house this is, and then when I get in, I'm gonna murder them all. And my mom did this at a certain point.
Okay.
I lost my keys so much and I was getting high so often. She took my keys away from me, which is the smartest move she ever did.
Yes.
Because every time I went home, I had to ring the doorbell. To be 16 years old, 17 years old, and have to ring the doorbell to get into your own house is a power move from the parents.
Yes.
Because she would walk down the steps, and no matter what I looked like, questions were happening.
What time? And did you have a curfew then?
Nah.
Oh, so you could come home 2 a.m.?
She would tell me like random nights. It was based on the nights.
Yeah.
It was based on the nights.
Okay.
Like you have to come home by this time.
Yes, given the event that you were going to. That's nice.
There were certain events I was allowed to stay out late.
Yes.
Certain events I had to be home early.
How did you? I lost my keys a lot as a kid too. How did you fix it?
She would make me new ones.
No, like how did you? You don't lose your keys anymore.
I'm a grown-ass man who doesn't get high all the time and get
I guess I haven't lost
drunk.
my keys that much.
When was the last time you saw me high, blackout, drunk, stumbling down the streets?
And that's when you would lose your keys?
Yeah, what are we talking here?
True.
I'm a grown man. Even if
yeah.
I get a little buzz, I keep my keys in my pockets.
True.
How do I... You know how I don't lose my keys?
How?
I put them on a damn ring, Robbie.
That's true.
Robbie keeps his keys loose in his wallet.
I have
Show them the key.
loose in my wallet.
Show them the key.
I haven't lost this key in over a year. But I will say this, I'm a little nervous.
This is psychopathic. This is the
apartment,
biggest red flag I've ever seen.
This is wild, I know. My old apartment, I lost my keys 4th of July weekend 4 out of 5 years in a row. To the point where I was like, I'm just cursed during 4th of July weekend.
You're not cursed.
What?
I don't believe in cursed.
Okay.
I believe in that you're flawed.
I'm flawed.
I don't believe in curses.
I'm flawed. I was flawed, and it would just happen to be 4th of July weekend, a weekend when nobody is in the city that had my spare keys.
And you would have to call
I would have to do. I never ended up having to call, but I went to Jersey one time to get them. I was never going to call a locksmith because it's a scam. It's one of the biggest scams in New York City.
It's one of the biggest scams in New York City is a locksmith.
Especially if it's off hours because they're 24-hour locksmiths. Exist, but
those 24-hour locksmiths will be showing up with a Rolex and a Rolls Royce. Hello, you need to get into your apartment. Okay. How about this? $4,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Why for labor? Okay, agreed. You are in.
Yeah.
Welcome.
It takes 2 seconds.
It takes 2 seconds.
Yeah, it is one of the scammiest business in New York City.
I'm gonna buy a tool that the locksmith has. I'm gonna charge $100. Venmo, cash at me.
It must be anyone just can't buy it.
Nah.
It has to be gate kept in
Yeah,
a secret society.
Who?
Like a medallion, how the cab drivers have.
Yeah. But Uber came along.
Yes.
What genius is gonna come along
And disrupt
the infrastructure of locksmiths?
Yeah, I don't know.
We need to take them down from the people.
Yes.
Yes, and I do agree. Locksmiths are working class people.
Yes.
At one time. Now they run New York City. They are part of the elite.
I just want in on their business, maybe. I think you have to be born in New York in order to become a locksmith. Maybe that is a good rule.
They run New York City.
Yes.
These locksmiths.
Yeah.
When they see how many kids get accepted into NYU every year, they just see dollar signs.
Yeah, definitely.
They just see. As soon as someone moves off campus, it's just money in their pockets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Except for the douchebag boys that'll sleep outside.